Hello and welcome to this edition of Rollin' Sports. I'm Tyler Rowland, coming to you from Paul Blazer High School, where just had 3 volleyball scrimmages. It was Ashland, Johnson Central, East Ridge, and Betsy Lane that all played each other. Fun event to get to call. Check it out on My Town TV, and of course, who played in that tonight, Khia Robinson, who did a good job playing. And also with us here, we have Mykasa and we have Devaunte. So it's good to see them in town and getting to follow the Volley Cats. And first off, Khia, talk about how it felt that you're going to be a sophomore this year and how it felt to get back on the court and play volleyball.
It feels good to represent my school. It's different without Bethany and all them, but I feel like this year should be good.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like this year that you've been more like your leadership skills have played a bigger part on the team with that Bethany having graduated?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like our seniors have stepped up, and I feel like myself, has stepped up a little bit. So,
Mm-hmm. And talk about what you did this summer for training.
I played travel ball. I started working out with my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
nice. Yeah, and speaking of siblings, Mykasa, first off, it's good to see you back in town, and talk about how it feels coming back and just doing what both of you have done and representing the area so well at the next level of play. Talk about how it feels to come back and get to see your younger sister and to revisit the community.
Yeah, super exciting, This is my home, always will be. And to see my little sister do her thing out here, because I haven't got to see her play really, because I've been gone, been traveling. So just getting back, getting to see just other family I consider in Ashland, it was great.
And talk about what you've done this summer with your training and what you've been working on as a player.
Yeah, we've been back in Louisville for about 2 months. Just got back 3 days ago, a lot of conditioning. We want to be the fastest, biggest, strongest team there is. Offensively, been working a lot, just getting up shots, just getting that confidence. Other than that, just training with Devaunte and Khia each day really gets you some motivation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and Devaunte, you're going to play at Alice Lloyd and talk about that and what that experience has been like.
Right now I'm just praying that we can make it down there with all the flood and everything that's happening. So prayers out to them and everything. But I'm really excited for it. It's a different environment. Every person I met on the team, they seem like a real good person. So I'm just really excited for it.
And how does it feel to you to get to come back and of course to get to work with Khia and get to see the community again?
It's just awesome. I mean, Ashland made us. You don't think of Ashland without the Robinsons in it. So being able to see Khia blossom into the player that she's going to become, and we all know that she's going to, it's just awesome. Really. I don't know. I don't have words to explain how proud of her I know all of us are for her.
Mm-hmm. And Khia, one other sport, of course, you've been very active in is basketball, which we got to see you play this summer against Ironton.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about on the basketball and talk about Coach Davis and what it's been like learning a new system.
I am really excited to have Coach Davis as our, not only a coach, but she's our neighbor, so it's got that bond. But she runs a good system, so it's more faster, it's quicker. That pace. Different pace. Yeah, I like it a lot better.
Nice, and Mykasa, for you got to go on a deep run in the NCAA's. As you talk about that, and share that experience with what that was like for you to get to know. And I mean, I know Louisville was especially, recently has been on a tear. It seems like, especially women's basketball. They've had several runs. And talk about how it feels to be part of what's been a rich tradition.
Yeah, I'm just extremely grateful. All glory to God, of course, for it all. It's a humbling experience. It's hard. People think, we went to the Farm Court. No, it's a hard thing. Not many teams get to do it, but really, like Devaunte said earlier, it's something that you really can't describe. In that moment, though, I worked for this. My team worked for this. So it's a very full circle moment for all the work we put in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, and Devaunte, talk about your college experience and what it's been like. I know we got to catch up at Rupp Arena and also go into the the guys behind you on the team? Because, I mean, you got to go to the Elite Eight when you were here. And then, of course, the younger guys that you mentored, they got 33-0, they get to the Final Four. And talk about how that felt, that leadership experience.
It was just knowing that I had people underneath me that wanted the same goals and had the same aspects that I did for basketball. It just added more fuel to the fire. So, I mean, I go play at Campbellsville. I had a good 2-3 years there. I had a lot of injuries and everything, so I couldn't play as much. And I get redshirted my last year. But seeing Colin go to Liberty, Big D1, seeing Cole go to Morris State, Ethan going to Cedarville, it just makes me all really proud of them because we're carrying on that position.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, or actually two questions I'll ask lastly. First, what's something you all maybe have the opportunity for a family trip? Talk about maybe a fun memory or something that you all like to do as a family.
Yeah. For me, we went on a trip. This was our first time in a little bit. You know, we've all been gone through basketball with Alexis even. We went to Kings Island, all of us and our cousins Kinley and Whitley Woods. So it was exciting. Just us kids, just need to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember all the time we were little, the whole fam was going on vacation. There's this one time we were at Daytona Beach, I think, and I'm trying to body surf. I forget I have my glasses on and everything, so I just go out there and do it, lose my glasses for the whole week. Then have one with the Ripley's Aquarium, Ripley's haunted house guy was terrified. I just thought it was funny, but I couldn't see it, but it was awesome.
Nice. And speaking of Alexis, just in any of you games, how does it feel to see her get on the scene with what she's doing and fighting success she's had?
Yeah, Alexis, she's a competitor. You know, everything she does, she wants to be the best, and you know, that's just what Alexis does. So
I think
super
that was
excited for
one
her.
thing we all took from her, out the competitiveness. We started learning that from a young age, and she always said it. She said it at an early age when we watched her play growing up. So I think that just eased into all of us, and we all had that start to be like that. So I think it's huge that she's boxing and everything. Because I mean, she was a Division I athlete. She got long arms. That's just something I feel like she would be good at for a while. So just keep doing it.
Yes, and I guess starting with Khia, are there any shout outs you'd like to give?
My team, my family.
I'm gonna shout out my mom. Since my dad's here recording, I'm gonna give mom.
I'm gonna shout out Alice Lloyd, all of Alice Lloyd Nation. Please have prayers for all of us and hope sure that the campus gets safety. And can't wait for basketball to start.
Yes, very well said. Well, thank you all for your time today. And Khia, Mykasa, and Devaunte Robinson here. And be sure to stay tuned for more episodes of Rolling Sports. And stay tuned and tune in. Rolling Sports, where you meet the athlete.